All of you to semi-final round of International English Debate of students from extended school. There are 4 teams in this round. There are บ้านสีแก้ว School from 101 Area 1 ชุมชนบ้านเมืองงาย from เชียงใหม่ Area 3 วัดราชรังสรรค์ from สมุทรสาคร and ชุมชนบ้านเขาหลาม from ชุมพร Area 2. We have to choose the winning team for the final round on 23rd morning. So this time, I think everyone so exciting, especially student and teacher, trainer. Yes, okay. And now is the time for starting the first 2 teams. Is the debating of บ้านสีแก้ว and ชุมชนบ้านเมืองงาย in the topic ASEAN should be disbanded. ASEAN should be disbanded. Affirmative side is ชุมชนบ้านสีแก้ว school. Negative side is ชุมชนบ้านเมืองงาย school. So let's start with the leader of affirmative team. Okay.
Good morning again. Okay, ASEAN should be disbanded. In my view, ASEAN should be disbanded for the following reasons. Firstly, the differences in the cultural and historical, language and religion, as in ASEAN countries, will have Buddhists, Christians and Muslims. Secondly, the ASEAN's consensus-driven partnership makes it difficult to achieve the goals of the collaboration. Thirdly, the different political dominance of the region. They are 10 countries that have 4 different administrative policies. Democracy includes Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines and Cambodia. Military dictatorship of Myanmar, the Brunei monarchy, communist Laos and Vietnam. In this issue, the country with the greatest problem with ASEAN is Myanmar. This is because of the military dictatorship of Myanmar, creating a violation of human rights. Western countries that put emphasis on democracy and respect for human rights do not agree with Myanmar being a member of ASEAN. In particular, the European Union is against Myanmar's being a member of ASEAN, particularly the effect of cooperation between ASEAN and Europe. Fourthly, the cultural difference between ASEAN nations is such that it becomes a major obstacle to progress in cooperation in the region. Fifthly, ASEAN's countries' production of goods is similar, therefore create more competition than it creates cooperation. Sixthly, lack a sense of ownership, lack of participation. Because the common language of ASEAN is alien, it will be difficult to communicate. This can lead to a lack of interaction between members of ASEAN, a tendency to keep business rather than in ASEAN. Seventhly, the problem of economic development. There are some countries with a high level of economic development, and there are some countries with very low level of economic development, such as Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. Sadly, the differences on the economic policies of each member's country contributes unequal cooperation. Moreover, ASEAN is also sensitive to external pressures rather than local initiatives. So, exactly, ASEAN should be disbanded and sure. Thank you.
Good morning, the lovely committee and the lovely professor again. My name is Thanachit Ananta. I'm from Chonbam School. To the leader professor, I disagree with you. You said that ASEAN should be disbanded because about cultural, but I disagree with you because we can join together. Example, on Christmas festival, the Buddhism can join with Christian, right? About similar product, it's not problem in ASEAN because we can help together better. Many product is very good for ASEAN. Do you agree with me? Okay, and next, you said language in ASEAN, if we use in ASEAN, is very difficult. No, it's not difficult. Now we use English in English debates, right? Yes, we use it, and you can use very good. And you said it's very difficult. No, it's very easy to learn and practice. And leader professor, I'm sure to tell you that ASEAN shouldn't be disbanded. You listen are not enough. They can make me believe you, and now you should believe me and agree with me too. Because ASEAN shouldn't be disbanded. Sure, ASEAN is good for everyone. Do you know AFTA? Can you see me? AFTA is from ASEAN Free Trade Area, which is a trade bloc agreement by the Association of Southeast Asian Nations supporting local manufacturing in our ASEAN country. From Bangkok's newspaper reported that, which is under the ASEAN Common Effective, her financial scheme have fallen to between 0 to 5% for operators, including those periodically different country and highly sensitive lists. Wow, it's so good information. And now I confirm to tell you that ASEAN shouldn't be disbanded. And from statistic of market research, this Vision Tourism Authority of Thailand in 2011 showed that the number of tourists from Europe reached 25%, but the number of tourists from ASEAN is 29%. In addition, they found that the number of tourists from ASEAN trading partners, ASEAN countries China, Japan, and Korea, is higher, is 25%, and tourists is in the region. For the tourists who travel in Thailand is Malaysian, with nearly 2.5 million people, followed by China, Japan, Russia, and Korea. And country has tourists to travel to Thailand over 1 million people. Wow, it's so good information. And moreover, the tourists from Laos increased in 2011 over 1 million people. From information show clearly that ASEAN country has correlated about tourism, such as Myanmar is 26.48%, Laos 15.18%, Cambodia 12.93%, and the last Vietnam is 12.64% especially. The professor and ladies and gentlemen, my information I'm sure is very good, and now you should believe me, the pretty professor. You should believe me and agree with me too. This is a big problem. You should wake up now and confirm with the truth. ASEAN is good and ASEAN shouldn't be disbanded. Sure, thank you very much.
You say that ASEAN is good for everyone. I don't agree with you. In my opinion, ASEAN is not good for everyone. ASEAN should be disbanded because of the following reasons. First of all, ASEAN members are geographically similar, so there is a similarity in agricultural products and minerals. Sometimes it is a fight to sell market goods, and most of them are agricultural products that have not yet been processed. The prices of goods have fallen policy because of a free trade zone in the region. Furthermore, movement of goods is going to be very slow. The solution to this problem is to divide the production and increase the quality of product, and then bring it to the exchange. This will result in an overall price reduction in products. Moreover, industrial goods in ASEAN are type of industry focused on each country, as well as Western country. Similar goods will have been developed in the developed countries. Therefore, goods must be high-tech from ASEAN, but standards will drop within ASEAN. Ultimately, member countries that there is no need to rely on quality products from Asian countries outside the group. Therefore, industrial trade between ASEAN countries can be very difficult. Above all, in ASEAN countries will try to develop domestic industries as an import substitution. Each country will try to promote industry development and protection in their own country by the tariff or quota against the principles of free trade and the market group. Each country has its own culture and identity. In order to bring 10 countries together as one, it means that all culture will be merged with a degree of identityless. So, I conclude that ASEAN should be disbanded. I confirm. Thank you, sir.
สวัสดีค่ะรุ่นแรกมาเลเซียสมาดารันคัมโบเดียโซเซเดอินโดนีเซียสมาเซียนลาวสบายดีเมียนมามิงกลาบาฟิลิปปินส์กุมุสตาสิงคโปร์นี่ฮาวเวียดนามซินเจ้าAnd good morning, community, ladies and gentlemen, and the professor again. My name is Juhamat Shaiko. I come from Chumchon Bang School. This is a greeting in each country in ASEAN. They are very sweet and beautiful. Do you agree with me? Okay, you should agree with me because it's true. And I disagree with you about you said your opinion. ASEAN should be disbanded. Oh no, your opinion is not true because ASEAN shouldn't be disbanded because ASEAN is the best for everyone. You should think carefully again. And we have many cultures in each country in ASEAN which different, but they are very beautiful cultures such as cuisine culture, food culture, or language culture. They have identity of themselves. People in each culture are so proud in their culture. Third, cuisine culture is very beautiful, such as the best cup for gentlemen and easy for ladies in Indonesia. In Thailand, Prashatan for gentlemen and Jakri for ladies is very beautiful. I think you like this cuisine because it's very great. About food culture is very great too because it's very delicious. Do you like to eat Tom Yum Goong? It is the national of Thailand. It's very delicious so much. And laksa in Singapore is most Tom Yum Goong in Thailand because it's very delicious too. And gado-gado in Indonesia is very famous and delicious too. About language culture is very sweet. They have languages as the national language of each people. When people in each country speak their languages, they are very sweet, such as in Thailand they have to speak Thai, in Laos they have to speak Lao, or in Vietnam they have to speak Vietnamese. They are very sweet languages. Sometimes if we speak the national language with the foreigner, we cannot communicate with them, right? But we have to speak English for communicate with the foreigner. English is so easy to learn and isn't hard to learn. I think English is not problem in ASEAN. ASEAN shouldn't be disbanded. Finally, I want to show you that we can join activity together. We can learn about ASEAN culture because it's very easy. And ASEAN shouldn't be disbanded. Thank you so much.
You said that ASEAN should not be disbanded. I don't agree with you. In my opinion, ASEAN should be disbanded. Let me explain. ASEAN should be disbanded because of the many disadvantages to Thailand, particularly in the areas of education and economic stability. ASEAN have been on the journey of free passports and visas without having proper control. This will result in the transport of transnational crimes, drug trafficking, disease, and the fall of the Thai people and other 9 countries. And ASEAN member countries will be free to travel to Thailand or may affect other countries in ASEAN. The effect on Thai people is quite high because of wages that will attract more workers from countries in ASEAN, such as Myanmar, Laos, and Cambodia, making it difficult for Thai to find work. The congestion of the foreign will cause workers a scramble for community housing. With ASEAN free travel, this disease spread severe acute respiratory syndrome prevalent in southern ASEAN. Its disease has disappeared from Thailand and other countries in ASEAN, but may come back again because we cannot be sure. The people who travel in and out of the country have good health care. Transnational crimes are the responsibility of the police, and it is difficult to do a research because there is no real confirmation of persons who may be helping criminals escape out of the country. The transport of illegal drugs will be made easier because there is no secure method for control vehicle and people. There are many other issues that will affect other countries in ASEAN and Thailand. So, in my opinion, ASEAN should be disbanded. I confirm. Thank you.
Good morning, committee, ladies and gentlemen, and the lovely professor. My name is Hanabadi Ayuman. I come from Chumchongbang School. I disagree with the second professor. You said ASEAN should be disbanded. Oh no, it isn't correct, and I disagree with you. You said that about drug is problem in ASEAN. It's not true because the government can solve this problem. Gentlemen,
Chuchomat, you are so good. You are excellent. Your results are the best, and I agree with you that ASEAN shouldn't be disbanded. I think ASEAN is the best for everyone and make everyone happy. I have many good points to show you that ASEAN shouldn't be disbanded. From my website after.com say that after 2015, the people in ASEAN country will get benefits from my web after sure because first ASEAN will be combined into the same market and production base goods, services, investment and security labor can more freely under the roof, no more unemployed. You know, it's will happen in ASEAN, especially for export and import. For Thailand, our famous goods are also. Second, trade and investment will be more liberal. It will get so much money for Thailand. Third, the economy develop equality between member countries. And fourth, more aggressive consumer protection and more aggressive corporation. Sure. Second proposal, the information confirmed that after we benefit the people of the ASEAN country, from the web ASEAN.com support that first, each country in ASEAN will get benefits from exchange of technology and knowledge. And second, they are more comprehensive from develop the road to connect the other countries in ASEAN. Mobility of profession in ASEAN community, which help people in ASEAN will get benefits. Please listen me. Dental services, medical services, nursing services, engineering services, architectural services, suffering qualification, accountancy services. And not all goal, it had agreed to increase hotel service and tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, and the proposal, I want you to think carefully. ASEAN will make the people happy and join together. And now, I'm sure that ASEAN is suitable and good, and ASEAN shouldn't be disbanded. Thank you.
Good morning, committee and professor again. The professor, you know everything that you said. Please listen me again. Everything that you said is not true. It's not true and not correct. I think you should think carefully. And now I want to tell you again that ASEAN shouldn't be disbanded. People will get many good things which make their life better. Please listen me carefully. First, people in ASEAN country will buy cheaper goods. Second, people in ASEAN can shoot various goods. Third, they can export it higher because the tariff will be decreased. And ASEAN will make everything better. Everyone, please listen me again. It will make everything better. And it make all 10 countries in ASEAN can go and can come to other countries easily by the new visa. The professor, if you want to travel in Laos, you don't have visa. Wow, it's so good, right? And now I have the good information to show you. Please listen me carefully about culture. We have many and many beautiful cultures such as clothing culture. We have a large chant for gentlemen and degree for ladies. Wow, they are so beautiful and well used in each country. Language culture in each country is very, very sweet. When everyone hear it, everyone can love it. All food culture in each country is very, very yummy. You know tom yum goong? Yes, it's very yummy. I want to eat it now. And if we open ASEAN, you know we have many good things. Please listen me carefully about education. If we have ASEAN, more the tourists come in Thailand. Thai people will learn about something by the tourists, such as language, right? We can learn English language by the tourists, right? And next about economy. Wow, do you know if ASEAN Open it make more the tourists to come in Thailand and it make a lot of money. And the last about low technology country. Oh, in ASEAN have many technology country, and you know if ASEAN Open 10 countries can solve this problem together. Wow, it's so good, right? Finally, and from the bottom of my heart, I want to tell you that ASEAN is good, ASEAN is the best, and ASEAN shouldn't be disbanded. Show. Thank you very much.
Okay, you said that AFTA will benefit the people of the ASEAN countries. No, I don't agree with you. Listen to me. AFTA will not benefit the people of the ASEAN countries. And ASEAN is also sensitive to external pressures rather than local initiatives. ASEAN focused on avoiding all the problem more than the solution. You say ASEAN is good, benefit, or etc. No, I don't agree with you. You said ASEAN is the best for everyone. And you said ASEAN is very beautiful. Listen to me. Transnational crimes are the responsibility of the police, and it's difficult to do a research because there is no real confirmation of persons who may be helping criminals out of the country. The transport of illegal drugs will be made easier because there is no secure method for control of vehicle and people. ASEAN members are geographically similar, so there is a similarity in agricultural products and minerals. Sometimes it is a fight to sell market goods, and most of them are agricultural products that have not yet been processed. The prices of goods have fallen policy because of a free trade zone in the region. Movement of goods is being to be very slow. Okay, the problem of economic development. There are some countries with a high level of economic development, and there are some countries with very low level of economic development, such as Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, and Vietnam. Okay, you said that, excuse me, you said ASEAN should not be disbanded. It's not true. I don't agree with you. Listen carefully. ASEAN should be disbanded. Listen carefully. ASEAN should be disbanded and sure. Thank you.
Now I surprised when I saw negative team smile when affirmative is again. But the boss is okay. For your beautiful girls, your presentation is very good today. You know, I have seen your skill of English. Yeah, your skills going well with confidence. You're well done for today. Okay, and for two handsome boy and lovely girl. Do you know you're listenable? Your skill in giving listen is very good. You also good today. Thank you very much. Okay, please clap your hands.